morning. We're waiting for 8 o'clock to come, or 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Where'd that come from? Nose itches. Well, good morning. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I had forgotten that it was Father's Day yesterday. So I apologize for not saying anything about it on Thursday when we last met. So, all right. So I've got just a little bit of an update, not a huge one, but I do have some announcements of some new sew-alongs that I have become aware of. And one I knew is just that the announcement has finally come out by the Fat Quarter Shop. So, and then there's another one that I learned about Saturday, I believe, scrolling through Instagram. So anyway, I want to start with today is Monday, so it's Vintage Bow Tie Day Sew Along. And today's assignment is to assemble our quilt top this week. So I have everything laid up on the wall. I'm going to share with you some pictures so you can see it better. All right, so here it is all laid out on the wall. All 90 blocks are there, and I really like it. I was going to try to do, some of the other layouts, but I really like just this traditional layout for this. And I thought about rainbow, and I'm like, you know what? Lori Holt and rainbows just don't sound right. So I'm not going to go that route either. So I have a lot of greens in this one. So there are at least 3 in each row. And then I went through it and counted how many of each of the other ones I had and determined how many of those could go in each row and so on and so forth. So I got the basic layout. So then I took this and did it in grayscale so that I can go in and make some adjustments to how this looks laid out. So I do have quite a bit of work to do on the final layout of this. So I hope to get that accomplished today. So then I can start just piling up all the rows. So there's 9 across and 10 down in this layout. And I am going to hopefully get them at least in piles so that I can start sewing rows together. And hopefully by the end of the week, have a top. I don't even know if I'm going to once I put it all together and I can see what the full size is, I may determine whether or not I want to add borders. And if I do that, I may have to order some fabric. Well, maybe I don't. I have some green and some red here that looks like there might be enough here of these to put a border on. I might just go with something like this. I don't have enough of any other. Oh, yes, I do. I am going to have to go ahead and take a look at, I have quite a bit of not solids, but print coverages too, fabrics coverages. I may have to look into that. There's no purple in this, but I do have a significant amount of purple fabric. Maybe I'll put that on the outside edge. Maybe not. But I do have some options. I do. So I will look at that once I get the top together. Good morning, Jean. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I kind of got a little lazy this weekend. I'm not going to lie. I got a little lazy and took a lot of naps. I don't know. It's the weather. It got gray. Oh, So the Blue Angels are here, were here this weekend, and for like a couple of weeks prior to this, every so often they'd be out doing some exercises and practice runs and stuff. And so we've had a lot of noise and sonic booms and all kinds of fun stuff going on around here, and little traffic jams and that kind of thing. So I'm excited about getting a top done this week. Another one, and this will be the hard part is switching all the fabrics around and making sure everything is in proper so it looks pleasing to the eye kind of thing. So I will be working on that. And again, this is the last week for the vintage bow tie sew along. If the pattern for this quilt is in the Strawberry Garden book, I'll have links below. I spent a lot of time on this morning, just getting it laid out, all 90 blocks. So I didn't leave myself enough time to put all the links in here prior to the video getting going, but I did get that accomplished. Big accomplishment too. The other thing that I worked on, so I had quite a large assignment for myself for hometown sew along, which I'm so far behind on, but I did get the cherry house done. I did get that done, so I still have the tea house to do and strawberry house, I believe. So again, my cherry house is done, and 4 blocks. So I did this block, I did this one, I did this one, and I did this one. So I still have 2 houses left and 8 blocks to put together. And then that's all done. And I just want to make sure that I have that done, the 2 house blocks and the piece blocks done by the end of the month. So I have all of July to do top stitching on all of the house blocks so that I can put the quilt top together. Because in August or end of July, the hometown holiday sampler quilt kit will be available, and I am going to host a sew along for that, a block of the month. So, and it might go longer than 12 months. I still have not gone through the quilt top to determine how I'm going to break it up into months. So that will be coming here hopefully by the 1st of July. You ironed fabric this weekend? Yes. I love ironing fabric. I also mentioned that I had a package coming on Thursday and was really kind of excited about it because and I'm sure everybody's familiar with, is it Temu or Timu? Well, I need new clothes because I've been losing weight, and so I just wanted something fun and something new. And so I ordered this t-shirt, and I was very curious because I was very skeptical, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to spend a limited amount of money, see what I get, see how it washes, and you guys, I'm pleasantly surprised. This is a little, it just feels like it's just sitting on top, that it should not go through the dryer. So I will wash it in the machine, but then I'll probably hang it or lay it on a towel to dry for the first few times unless I put it through a cool dryer. But for the price, I'm going to get several wears out of this. I also bought a pair of jeans. They fit amazing. Again, how they'll wash up, I don't know, but I bought a couple pairs of shoes. One are kind of like flats, and you could like fold them up into a little ball. Those are cute. I haven't worn them yet. I've just put them on to try them for size. And I got another top, which is kind of a linen-y top. It's really cute. It's yellow or gold. And I'll wear that in another video here shortly. So I'm not sure how that one's even going to wash up. And I don't even know if it's supposed to be dry clean only. If it is dry clean only, we probably only get a couple of wears out of it. And then it's going to probably be trash. But we'll see. I will keep you updated on that and how that goes. But so far, I am really, really pleasantly surprised. And I am definitely going to be ordering more stuff. I am. And I don't know if you've done any of that, but I have seen some videos where some women have done unboxing from like fabrics and quilt supplies and things that they have purchased on there. And so I figured I'd give it a try. And since I needed some clothes and I'm limited on funds, I thought, let me try it. I mean, what else have I got to lose? But, $7 or $8. So I spent $68 and some change, which I'm very happy that everything's okay so far. I did get a couple pairs of earrings. However, the clasps are very different. And they were only like $1 and some change. So I didn't lose out on anything. But they were really, really cute. I don't know how to put them in. So I have to figure that all out. I needed to get my microscopic glasses to figure out that just to open them up. But I can't get them closed. So I'll have to look into that some more. But anyway, enough about that. I just wanted to say I didn't want to not go without mentioning it because I did say I had a package coming the last time we talked. So that was my package. And so far I'm pleasantly surprised. And we'll keep you posted on that. So the other thing is that I watched the behind the scenes video from the Fat Quarter Shop, and they made an announcement about their Star of Wonder quilt, which is, so we're doing right now the Halloween mystery quilt, and then there's one in July for Christmas every year. And I've done some of the Christmas ones, but never finished them. I'm not sure why. And then there was a pattern that they had done a couple years ago, which is one I've already started, and we'll finish that during this sew along. But I'm not sure. It got stuck. Okay. So the Star of Wonder, and they're not showing anything yet, but you only need 10 fat quarters, 2 yards of background, binding and backing to do this quilt. And I'll have a link below as to where you can get that at. But this was like a previous year's. I think Evergreen was last year. Oh, I know. I only have part of this pattern, but it was a tree. Yeah, that's just some of it. I think this was last year's. 2023. Yep. And then, so this is the snowflake one. And this one I started putting together, and this was from 2020. And I am using the Noel fabric, excuse me, choking. Noel fabric line from Aditya Sitar. And so I've got some pieces here put together, and I did the week's blocks in the order in which the patterns came out, and they're still available, so I will link them below. But I have not put the quilt top together, and I think I still have like one more week left to do. So I've got some stars, and it's to look like this. And I think all I had left to do was these pieces right here. This. And I was looking there were some alternatives to the pattern that's here for this. And I was doing some research on those. So there are 2 with this fabric, 2 with this fabric, and then I've got two with this fabric, two star fabric. Then I've got these outer points. And these are all done with one fabric. So, and then I used a jelly roll. So I've got all of this right here. And this is my background fabric. It's pink. And then, okay, here's more of my pattern. Yeah, the icicle block, block 4. So I've got blocks 1 and 2. So there's block 1, block 2. This is block 3, I believe. Oh, no, this is the finishing. Do I have block 3? I'm not sure. So I was looking into some alternatives, and I think I got this off of Primitive Gatherings, which was somebody hand wrote it and made it a PDF to download. So it was doing those things, those icicles in diagonal, and so I was looking into doing that when I stopped working on that at that point. So I figured I might just join this in when I get to that week with the new one. And I've got to go through my Christmas box of fabric and see if I've got some stash that I can use to do the one for this year, the sew along for this year. I did the one between 2020 and 2023, 21 and 22, did I? I put that in my parts center. I didn't even care for it. So this is going to be my binding for this quilt. Scraps are stuck, but it's a green polka dot. And then this is my backing, which is a taupey pink floral. So that's for that quilt. And I hope to have that done, the top done during this Christmas, this next sew along with the Star of Wonder. It's a medallion quilt, meaning that there's going to be a center like motif, and then you kind of go around the outside edges of it. So I'm looking forward to getting this finished during that process of working on that quilt. So I just have to do my research on that center star and go out to like Pinterest and Instagram and search the hashtag to look for the snowflake, jelly rolls, the jelly snowflake, I think is what it was called. Yep. Jelly Snowflake Mystery Sew Along with that Quarter Shop. And this was from 2020. So I'll have links to that pattern. It's still available if you want to do that. I'll also have links to the fabric requirements for this, which includes all of the information about the sew along for this. It starts on July 2nd and ends on the 31st or the 30th. It's on Tuesdays. So it's going to take the place of the Halloween mystery when we get that one done. I hope they have anything done. So I also am a fan and follower of shoot, why is her name escaping me right now? Bev McCullough. And there is a new sew along called Summer Block Party. And I'll have a link to go to her website or the designer. Every day there's a new designer designing a new pattern. And it starts today and it's daily until the 26th when the finishing instructions will be done. So there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. And then through June 24th. And then on the 25th, they're going to have some corner blocks. And then the finishing instructions will come out on the 26th. So if you're interested in another sew along, I will send you the link where you can sign up to get email notifications of the pattern. This is the pattern that came out today. And I wasn't sure if I was going to do it. And I still don't know that I am. But the first pattern is cute. It's watermelon slice. The colors of the sew along that they're using, and of course we don't have to follow that. Here we go. Let me see. Let my screen. So let me get to the point where here's the fabrics that they're going to be using, which is red, white, and blues and pinks. So I have those colors. I don't want to use solids. I'm going to go with something a little different, but I think I'll make that decision when the blocks come out every day as to which red or pink or, you know, in this case, it's a watermelon slice. I might want to use a red, a pink, and a black for the little seeds. So I don't know. I'm going to keep my eyes open on this one. I do want to make this. I don't know that I'll get it done today so that I can have it done and be ready for tomorrow's, but it's an option. It is an option. So I don't know. It's out there if you're interested, and I will provide a link to that. So this week, there's the Laundry Basket Quilt Birthday Mystery. The new Block 25 will be announced tomorrow morning, and I will go through a fabric selection on that tomorrow. The Spooky and Sweet Week 3 blocks will be announced, and my fabric selection is the same as theirs, so it's not going to be very hard. And Block Wednesday with Pat Sloan on Wednesday for week 2. I still have not sewn together the last 2 blocks. I've only got these 2 done still. But as a reminder, I'm using the Ellie fabric line, which is a Brenda Riddle line. And I'm using a peach color as my background. So I still have the white one to do and a green one. So those are my fabrics for that. So there we are. I still have to get that done, but you know, I've got till Wednesday morning to have that finished before I look at the assignment for the next week. So I'm not working ahead. I'm following along week by week. I still have to do my primitive gatherings, monthly minis. Still need to quilt mini 1. This is mini 2. I didn't get any more blocks done for this. And Sunday, the next one comes out. So I will go and look and see what the next one is for the mini 3. But whether or not I actually download it and purchase it is another question, because I'm going to do it as I might skip one here and there, but who knows? I don't know. It depends. I might just go ahead and purchase the pattern, but may or may not do it just because I like having patterns around. I love primitive gatherings colors too. So that's why that's kind of where I'm headed with that one. So I like it all. I like all of them. They're fun. I like to change up. I'm a little, ADD people do that. I have to change it up. And let's say August and October and September, those months, I'll probably be spending a lot of time doing a lot of pumpkin-y fall color things. So we'll see if I can get this top done by the 23rd. But it's on my to-do list. I have my own little checklist. I'm a little worried that I'm pushing myself a little too much. So we shall see. I need to get this off my wall so that I can put up a other things because, Spooky and Sweet is coming. We got week 3 next week. I need to be able to put the top together. So I think that's all it is. It's just 4 weeks. I also need to work on Peaceful Baskets, which is the sew along that's with the sew sampler box, because the sew sampler box is probably going to be here end of week, early next week. So I need to get that block finished too. So, and I had forgotten to put that on my list. So, it is what it is. I continue to put these on the schedule and doubling up what my assignment from last week that wasn't complete with my self-assigned assignment for this week. So we'll continue to play that until I can't do it anymore and have to reassign my assignments. So, and that's all right. We can do that. We're allowed to do that, right? Anyway, you guys, I think we've reached our limit for today, but I've got some work to do to get this in color coordination mode so that I can get it stacked into piles. And yeah, I wasn't good with the sew along. I need it now. So you guys, I'm going to get this rearranged after I have some lunch. I'm a little hungry. And get it stacked into piles so I can sew rows together. Piles of rows. I did 10 rows. I'm going to put 10 piles together in rows of 9 blocks. So I want to get that off my wall so I can start putting other things up there. Thank you guys for being here today, and I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. and we will work on Laundry Basket Quilt's Birthday Mystery Block 25 and the Spooky and Sweet sew along, and if I participated and worked on the summer block party for today. Thanks, you guys, for being here. I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Have a good rest of your day. Love you. Bye now.